Hey, how are you? I'm back. It's Monday night. I am excited that you're here. And I am I'm kind of tired. It is Monday night and it's been a busy weekend, but let's not talk about that. Tonight's topic is who else is waiting for life to happen? Now, you probably know that I'm like not really waiting for life to happen. At one point in my life, I did. I was waiting for life to happen. And I'm going to start there. Uh, the story begins as where my stories usually begin. I had lost a child. His name is Nicholas. My marriage fell apart, and I was losing my job. So that was a pretty down in the dumps, depths of the despair kind of place to be. And I was just waiting and wondering and wandering about what was going to happen, what was going to happen next. And I didn't know where to look. I had all these secular books, and sure, you know, the spiritual director helped a little bit, but he didn't know. Doesn't know what it's like to be a mom. He doesn't know what it's like to have little kids, um, or to lose um, his child, right? And that's just because um, that's just not his vocation. But that doesn't mean he doesn't understand suffering, right? Or pain or losing somebody. And so at that point in my life, I needed direction. I needed direction to design my life. And back then, I wish I would have found Ula. I wish it would have come a little sooner than it did, but it came, and now I'm grateful because with Ula, I was able to design my life and still get to design my life. It's really exciting. Um, Currently, we are rapidly paying down debt. We cleared one credit card last year. We already cleared a credit card this year. We are paying down my car. Um, and we will have one more credit card that's getting quickly paid down too. And then we're down to the mortgage and my student loans. So that's pretty exciting. Um, what else? And so it's remember ULA, the ULA framework, the blueprint. Um, that has actually helped me remember how to dream. And when I first got introduced to it, I was actually introduced via a book. And so you can kind of see them in the background back there. It's the pink one in the middle called ULA for Women. And I'm totally an audiobook person. So mine was on Audible, but I do have a couple here. And with that book, it reminded me, like I said, how to dream and focus on God's plans. But then I put Ula aside and kind of forgot about it. And then this last year, um, what happened was the um, I decided to refocus. So I'm looking down at my notes so I don't forget and I don't get too far off track. Because if you know me, I like to get off track a little bit sometimes, go down a rabbit hole. Um, And so I wanted to focus on God's plans for my life, and that was really important. So now I have this really great, amazing um, vision board. I've never made a vision board before doing the ULA for Christians book. And so that's great. And I updated it a couple days ago, and I realized how many of those goals that I just kind of put up there, and they were part of the 21. So in ULA, you come up with 3 for each of the categories, and then you pare it down to 7, and then you pare it down to your ULA 1. And so that's going to be another topic another night on how to actually go through that. But I am focusing on God's plans for my life, and I realized how many other goals just by putting them out there that I have um, that I've seen, that I've accomplished, that I've done. And I took an idea from another ULA coach where she puts a sticker over that says, I did it. And then she puts a new goal, right on top of it. So that is just super exciting about that. And so I am working on focusing on God's plans for my life. I spent September, October, November, and the first part of December discerning what to do with my life. And so now I am a helping other women mainly because that's what I speak Catholic women because that's my lens, right? I am a Catholic woman. That is my lens through I see the world. And with that, I help them go from crisis mode into abundance. So we work on getting out of crisis. Then we learn to grow, stabilize, and then grow our own lives. So this new adventure I'm on is to help others remember how to dream, like I just said, and help others achieve their financial goals because that's what I geek out on. I love geeking out on financial um, planning. I don't necessarily want to be a financial planner for other people, but I do love showing people how to dream and how to design a life. So you're not just waiting for life to happen anymore. And these, all of this goes hand in hand with my tuning into God's plan. It's my newest retreat that I just launched. I'm so super excited. I am getting ready to publish the retreat as a prayer journal and 20-day retreat guide. So I'm excited for that too. Thank you to my beta testers who's given me their feedback. And then I've also become an ULA ambassador. And so then I get to help other people. And I'm also working on my ULA Life certification. So there's a couple different layers to that new ULA Life Coach experience. So ULA Life Coach and ULA Ambassador. And so as an ambassador, I get to share with you the digital program of the framework. So let me move my head so you can see. So there's a workbook you can kind of see. It's black in the background over there. That workbook has been turned into a digital platform. And so that is exciting. So it's never going to be out of stock. You don't have to worry about shipping. It just shows up. So that officially launches June 7th as the pre-launch phase of things. And right now I'm an ambassador. So that gets a whole nother layer to this. So if you want to learn more about designing your life in ULA, go ahead, drop a heart in the comments. That would be so exciting. And if you just want to learn more about my retreat, go ahead and drop the prayer hands emoji. So retreat prayer hands. That's why I got it connected. Or if you just have any other questions, just go ahead and um, drop a question in. I'm okay with that too. Ask me a couple questions. My group that you can join for free is Catholic Moms Growing in the Desert. Um, and so that's another place to be. All right. So I will check you later and I will see you in a couple days. Bye.